ebyeyongera waggulu eyo.
Save some money that will educate your children.
Tolinda bulinzi.
You don't wait
University ng'etuuse.
until university time.
Olina omukisa
You have an opportunity
ogw'okutandika okusevinga.
of starting to save.
Mpola
Little.
mpola
Little by little.
mpola
Little by little.
mpola
Little by little.
wagendera mu university.
By the time they get to university,
ng'olina wezisasula wasite semester esooka oba eyokubiri.
you have money to pay for the first or second semester.
P5 National Deliverance Day 2019 at Mandela National Stadium, Nambole. Pastor Jackson and Eve Senyonga of Christian Life Church, Makere Kavule, Kampala, invite you to the P5 National Deliverance Day 2019, 8 a.m. to 6 a.m. all day, all night. Come and be delivered from poverty, rejection, suffering, generational. Entrance is free. P5 National Deliverance Day.
Uganda Libre has reduced its fares on that day as little as 500 shillings going and 1,000 shillings coming back.
To buy Better Cool works fast to relieve acidity, heartburn, and indigestion. Trust Better Cool. Enjoy life.
If symptoms persist, seek medical advice.
Hello there and welcome to News Tonight this Wednesday, the 9th day of October 2019, when we celebrate the 57th independence anniversary of this great nation, Uganda, the Pearl of Africa. First though, let's have a look at our top stories. Uganda celebrates 50 years of independence, 57 years of independence. Defiance proven effective, FDC boss Amuriat says. Uganda on a right path of economic growth at 57 years. Elsewhere in the world, China urges youth to stop blacklisting Chinese entities for political excuses. And in sports, Independence Chase Gala excites youth players. Hello there and welcome once again. On sign language, you'll be joined shortly by Mogalu Mohammed, and I am Edward Rukidi Kijananguma. Once again, happy 57th Independence Anniversary. Now, the Forum for Democratic Party has declared plans of investing and intensifying the defiance strategy, which they claim is effective. Now, while speaking to FDC members and supporters during a press briefing, the President, FDC Party, Patrick Amuriat Obo, said as a party, they need to demonstrate the power they say belongs to the people. Along the same line, a Chandondo East Member of Parliament, also known as Bobby Wine, has eluded police, making a surprise show up in the city centre, causing a frenzied excitement among his followers.
As National Resistance Movement Party celebrated the 57th Independence Day in Soronko district, back in Kampala, the opposition political parties and pressure groups held meetings to criticize the celebrations. Forum for Democratic Change Party members used the day to plan for their next step, emphasizing that many of their activities are being interfered with.
And so, talking about people's power should be real, and we should be able to demonstrate this, whether it means marching in the streets of our towns and villages, whether it means closing the roads.
The President, FDC, Patrick Amoria Tobo, cites the Chadondo East Member of Parliament, Robert Chagulanyi Sentamu, who is allegedly on house arrest and cannot access his beach to perform.
We are going to manage the next year in our violence defiance. And I want to assure you that defiance works. Without this defiance, we will not have got even the space that we occupy today.
According to the leader of opposition, Betty Owol Achan, Uganda is not yet there, given the existing inequalities and corruption. She urges leaders of this party to be honest.
Be honest. Let us be truthful. Those are the things that I emphasize integrity. Let us be during the hard times. Let us be honest. Let us be people of high integrity.
Meanwhile, Bobby Wine had prepared an independence concert dubbed Osobola at One Love Beach in Busabala, but the place was by press time cordoned off by security personnel. The concert was stopped by police on grounds that they did not have enough security.
With Busabala, I need to follow up and find out with Kampala Metropolitan. Did they carry out an evaluation on crime and safety? Because I remember this was a point of conflict during the other time.
Yesterday, multitudes of soldiers and policemen were deployed at One Love Beach, Busabala, and indeed, even my home, this very place, was sealed by the police and the military. They deployed very many police officers, many more, much more than we needed for our show to go on. They more or less put me under house arrest. They could not allow.
Robert Chagulanyi Sentamu, who had earlier on taken on his social media page alleging to be under house arrest in his home at Magere, was later sighted in the city centre, causing excitement among his fans and supporters.
Moving on, Machindye, the mayor of Machindye, Ali Mulianyema, has congratulated government upon marking the 57th Independence Day anniversary. However, he noted that Independence Day celebrations should be all-inclusive since it's for all citizens of Uganda, as we hear in this report.
From Soronko district, where the 57th Independence Day celebrations have been commemorated, Muyenga community has chosen to celebrate the day at their village. While speaking to residents of Muyenga, the mayor Makindye division, Ali Mulianyama, appreciated government for the developmental projects it has achieved in the 35 years of its rule.
I just try to be an example that people in the person on the ground can understand that independence is such and such. The problem is the implementation of the independence issues about what I have told you.
The independence of this country as having a reliable transport network that guarantees safe and reliable delivery of supplies from overseas.
Recently, President Yoweri Museveni passed a directive to release all those who were arrested because of being idle and disorderly, though this is yet to be realized. It is against this background that the LOC2 chairman, Muyenga Bokasa Yasin Omar, says the Uganda Prison Service should fulfill the directive.
It's unfortunate that the spokesperson of prison, Baine, he tried to overlook the president by saying they don't have any such person in Museum. Those who are there were charged of rogue and vagabond. Yet it's the same meaning. He's just playing with English words. Rogue and idol is the same. They should have released these people and celebrate with us. City Council also, we are blaming them. They also refused to release the people whom the president directed should be out.
The woman councillor of Muyenga, Mahoro Dinavensi, commended government for its affirmative action as regards to gender equality.
I believe that every leader, when it comes to power, he has a role to play. And we believe that the current president, His Excellency the President of Uganda, is doing his part to see that he brings development in Uganda. However, it's not a one-man's responsibility.
As part of their independence celebrations, the Muyenga community has organized a Boda Boda football match to unite the residents with the Boda Boda riders.
And also for a long time, the border people have been left outside. We want to bring them together. We want to work with them because they are a part of our society. And we are going also to benefit within the community policing approach because many borders operators have been involved in crime.
Dorcas Kimono and Nelson Akatuhurira, UBC TV News.
Edward Kayemba, a 25-year-old prisoner at Chana Mukaka, has been rearrested for allegedly defiling a 13-year-old girl. Kayemba, who was about to complete his sentence, was caught by residents of Chana Mukaka as he allegedly defiled a 13-year-old girl who made an alarm that attracted the attention of neighbors. We have more in this report.
Kayemba, who was about to complete his sentence, was caught by residents of Chanamkaka as he allegedly defiled a 13-year-old girl who made an alarm that attracted the attention of the neighbors.
omwana alajana nsiko oluji nsibawo nteekamu ekinyolo nagenuliranga ngenza okulanga amenya kwekudduka netoloola eri okumeza obutanzirukako weyatandikidde okunegayirira
ayisawo omutwe nemugamba nangamba nedda kimanitondoleka mugayiridde nangamba ngenda kukuwa sente nemwita saagala sente.
The mother of the girl, Teddy Nabayego, said she was planning to take her daughter to a vocational school for further studies before she was abused, leaving her in fear because of the wandering prisoners in the area. Residents of Chanamkaka said they have always complained about the freedom of prisoners who aimlessly wander about and end up committing many crimes in the process.
I don't think it's lawful to live inmates move all around and without any water. So it's unlawful.
Kubanga omusibe batayala bagane musikuza abantu abayala katinga futikivuna nebo bagane ndi bakatikiro yesebe bakatikiro bali bameka mukomera alafu sinza kumanyanga aba civilian okumanya nno onanatira okumalako kwa basibe babanji nga batambula
bataya yanyesaze bagala nesawe esatu basange bibiri
tusaba atwala prison mu Masaka alabe nti alondola nnyo prison ze eziri mu Masaka yonna okulaba nti abasibe babeera basibe so si muntu kusibwa ate nabeeranga ali wabweru.
The defiled girl and Kayemba were taken to Chanamkaka Health Center for medical checkup, where it was proved that penetration had occurred, yet the aggressor, Kayemba, was HIV positive. Southern Police spokesperson Paul Kangave says he got the information and arrested Edward Kayemba for defiling the girl. He says Kayemba will be taken to court for another offense of aggravated defilement.
Kayemba Edward has been a convict at Chanamkaka, Uganda prisons, Chanamkaka, where he has been serving a sentence of 2 years on charges of theft And according to information that we have got is that when these convicts are about to leave prisons, they are sometimes sent outside to do some petty jobs. For example, they can send them to buy some things that the warders need. So in that process, that is how we manage to use the advantage.
Old habits die hard indeed. Now, the first Deputy Prime Minister, General Moses Ali, has urged members of West Nile Development Association to utilize the available conducive environment to develop West Nile sub-region. General Ali was the chief guest at the West Nile Leadership Forum that was organized at Parkwatch Town Council Hall in Parkwatch Division.
West Nile Development Association is a platform for local government officials, district chairpersons, chief accounting officers, sub-county chiefs, where they meet and discuss matters concerning West Nile sub-region. The platform is meant for dialogue, information sharing, and strengthening coordination among districts under the umbrella of West Nile Development Association. While addressing the gathering at Parkwatch Town Council Hall, the first Deputy Prime Minister, General Moses Ali, has urged the leaders to utilize the decentralization system to develop the region.
Changes, positive changes towards development, towards unity, towards recognizing others, towards appreciating that you are not alone. If you want to develop, you need others. I think that's why you are all here. Aren't you?
The State Minister for Northern Uganda, Honorable Grace Kwechenyi, has called upon the district chairpersons to integrate West Nile Development Association in their local district budget.
Don't take WENDA as a different organization. WENDA is because of the district local governments. That is why the team here is chairpersons of district local governments. So don't separate it. Don't separate it as a different thing. I'll be happy, whether climate change, whether health, whatever it is, if it is reflected in the plan and budget.
The chairperson, West Nile Parliamentarian Caucus, Lawrence Songa, has emphasized on resolutions and legal framework at both levels.
There are frameworks, legal framework which can be done at the local level. There are also frameworks that can be done at the parliamentary level. We are doing our part to make the laws favorable for all the issues we have talked about, so that when you are implementing them, you face no or less of.
Among the resolutions agreed upon are to commercialize agricultural sector, strengthening cooperative unions, connecting West Nile to the national power grid, and industrialization. In attendance were the district chairpersons and sub-county chiefs from Moyo, Zombo, Parkwatch, Arua, Ajumani, Koboko, Obongi, Madi, and Nebi, respectively. Mutesa Sida Haruna, reporting for UBC News in Parkwatch District.
Thanks, Haruna, for that report there. Now, on a later note, music, dance and drama is a powerful medium of communication that connects communities of varying cultures. Now, though largely entertaining, the genre is helping in bridging cultures, most of which are actually fading. The House of Talents Uganda Limited is a professional troupe of entertainers that is making this connectivity viable. Let's get more from Habimana Dale.
The music, dance and drama sector has for generations soothed souls, tickled and excited persons of all walks of life into exuberance. Performances at most events, ordinary or special occasions like courtships, weddings, birthday parties, baptism, ordinations, graduations, worship sessions, anniversaries, coronations, and even culture-related rites are meant to create humor and excitement. Music is by nature educative, entertaining, unifying, and creates a social bond and a degree of pride. Music goes beyond race, political beliefs, gender, religion, sexuality, and other affiliations. This is because music, dance and drama draw inspiration from prevailing circumstances. Macquarie University Kampala has been at the core of training and nurturing some of the finest musicians, dancers, drum actors, and comedians. House of Talents Uganda Limited is a music, drama, and dance hub that was started by former Macquarie University Kampala students and is now an epitome of cultural connections, creative arts, with a breeze of contemporary music with rich and diverse culture. Olive Nicholas Chiwa is a passionate performing artist and a graduate of film, music, dance and drama, with initial honing by Macquarie University Kampala, and now showcasing skills and experience gained so far.
So I love music, dance and drama so much, especially dance and music, especially culture and gospel music. And I've been in the system since 2002.
Olive Nicole Chiwa says music is naturally part of her life. Along with her colleagues, they gyrate, jump, sing and shake their bottoms, exciting fans into frenzy.
Sad. But when I joined the music group and I started singing, dancing, up to now I'm so happy. Even if you annoy me, I just listen to my music, I just go dancing, you know. And
Olive Chua says the satisfaction of any performer is when fans smile, laugh, and partake in the performance. Serwanga Bernard is a dance troupe manager at the House of Talents who is proud to be a musician. He says to him, entertainment is both a gift and a passion.
Music has made me to travel around in America, in Europe, in Africa, to mention a few. So, after all, why shouldn't I love music? I have to love music because that is who I am. That is where I grew up.
Kagwano Erukidi is a traditional dancer from Mpambire village, PG district, who has been dancing ever since he was a child. He is a son to his iPhone and a drum maker.
So he was always telling us that this is your going to pay for your school fees. And I took it on seriously. And in 2004, I was brought to Kampala for school on a bursary. So what he said, he was like prophesizing what would happen in the future.
Sylvia Babidye Chibude, a dance manager at House of Talents, is a professional performer and a teacher who says music is a therapy that keeps her moving. Babidye says performing keeps her fit, creative and stress-free.
Yes, I love dance and we do dance for very many reasons.
We'll be bringing back that story in our 10 p.m. bulletin, but let's go to our top story now, where residents and leaders from all walks of life Wednesday morning thronged Sirongo District Headquarters, the venue for this year's independence celebrations. The day ran under the theme Consolidation of National Unity, Security, Freedom and Prosperity, was presided over by President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni and his Zimbabwean counterpart Emmerson Mnangagwa as the chief guest.
Habari wananchi. So when I met His Excellency Mnangagwa and I knew that he had not been here for a long time, I said no. I appeal to you to come so that you see the country you last saw in 1963. And he agreed. Uganda was in turmoil. and was following the reactionary ideologies of sectarianism, of religion and tribe, and even race, like when Idi Amin chased the Ugandan Indians, following the anti-democracy and the neo-colonialism. Since 1986, however, the patriotic line of the NRM of patriotism, Pan-Africanism, socio-economic transformation, and democracy gained the upper hand. That is how Uganda has been able to build a strong national army for the first time in the last 500 years. Thirdly, I want to use this occasion to extend the condolences of the Ugandans and of myself again to Your Excellency on the death of our elder and comrade freedom fighter, Mzee Robert Mugabe.
I'm here today to congratulate you on your 57th anniversary for independence and freedom. Today, Uganda is 57 years old in terms of independence and freedom. Zimbabwe is 39 years old in terms of independence and freedom. Therefore, Uganda is an elder brother, elder sister to us.
Those were some of the highlights of the 57th Independence Day celebrations in Sironko district, but at 10 p.m. we'll be bringing you a detailed report, so do stay with us. And we're not going to take a short break, but we'll be returning with much more. Stay with us.
Every dream has a challenging journey. Ours began in 1998. With a mission to drive the development of a robust communications sector in Uganda, we created structures to champion the dream. We've evolved, made discoveries, supported great minds, empowered Ugandans, and fostered a vibrant culture, enabling communication for all. Down the years, we've created memories and networks, uniting generations and building great partnerships. Together, we can go even further. UCC, celebrating 20 years of achievements.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Pain Arena. Introducing on the right corner, Mr. Action, the reigning heavyweight champion in the ring against
the Headache, the #1 contender. And the bell rings.
Headache charges forward with a steady right and a left hook. Action dodges. He misses out with an inch. Wait a minute. Mr. Action launches back with a kick. The final blow. He is out.
If symptoms persist, seek medical advice.
Reward recharging, check target, dial star 1625, get 100% on data and bonus, win instantly with Mega Master Pay. Just recharge and hit your target. Kati Richawati.
Mega Masape from Airtel is back. And everyone, we mean everyone, gets a bonus. All you have to do, check your target, recharge, get 100% bonus on data and minutes. Dial *162# today to know your target.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Measles and rubella outbreaks are still being reported in some districts in Uganda, putting the lives of our children at risk. In order to stop these outbreaks and maintain a polio-free Uganda, the Ministry of Health has planned a national measles, rubella and polio immunization campaign for all children under 15 years of age on 16th to 20th October 2019, starting 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. All vaccines are safe, effective, and free. Parents and caretakers are hereby asked to take all children under 15 years of age for immunization at the nearest health facility or immunization post. Ministry of Health also calls upon everybody to report any child with a fever and generalized skin rash to the nearest health facility or health worker immediately. This could be measles or rubella. This message is brought to you by the Ministry of Health with support from World Health Organization and UNICEF.
There must be a madness that has taken us all. When the life of an animal means nothing at all. But for all those creatures with stories they cannot tell, we will be the voice to help end their living hell.
Daddy, what's wrong?
I've had a long day, Angel, and I have a bad headache.
Oh, I'll give you something that will make you feel better if you promise to play with us.
Headache? Toothache. Unapoumwa, unataka kitulizo kwa haraka gani? Mara moja. Pain and Fever Reliever. A quality product from Beta Healthcare. Contains paracetamol, caffeine and aspirin. Beta Healthcare. Caring for all. If symptoms persist, seek medical advice.
Welcome back. Let's have a look now at what's happening in the world of sport, and we'll look at chess. And on the occasion to celebrate Uganda's 57th independence, young chess players have had the opportunity of competing in the Independence Chess Rapid Tournament. Our reporter has the details.
Nob V Hotel in Ntinda has hosted the 2019 Independence Chess Rapid Tournament that has attracted more than 200 players. It was organized to coincide with Uganda's independence, whose theme of consolidating of national unity, security, freedom and prosperity is well received amongst the youth.
I believe this time of independence, a lot has happened, and as we're celebrating 57 years of independence, Uganda has achieved a lot. So I believe this is the time where we have to do our own things, free from colonialism, and according to the youth, I think that's what we understand.
The players appreciate organizers for granting them an opportunity to compete in the rapid format, which gives them a chance to think fast.
And I'm happy to being practiced to think faster, and I'm very happy that I'm proud to be Uganda, to live in Uganda, and 57 years of independence, that's a great thing. And I feel free to do anything, like even if I lose, if I win, I don't feel upset.
Independence is the day I know that all of Africa got Dembelio, and And I also know that chess is a very interesting sport that increases your capacity.
The tournament was followed by many, including national team head coach Harold Wanyama, who offered parental guidance to the young players.
Currently, they have coaches, but how we came up was initial drive. We get the desire, internal desire, so the kids have to have that internal desire.
Individual players that excelled include Asubi Chiwanuka, Solomon Luamba, and Ahil Akbar Khan in the under-10 category. Shilo Tandeka was brilliant in the under-14s, while Sharif Sennabulia was absolute in the under-16 category. Meanwhile, with the chess complete, the youth have joined others in Uganda to celebrate independence with numerous independence-themed presentations.
Kuranga enjiraba bweri kuba okusinzira bye tulaba emabega ebyaliwo n'okuba kati nga we tuli nze enjiraba bweri independence.
John Barnes, Centum, reporting.
And before we leave you, let's have a quick reminder of our top stories. In our top stories today, Uganda celebrates 57 years of independence. The opposition says defiance has proven effective. Uganda on the right path of economic growth at 57 years. Elsewhere in the world, China urges the US to stop blacklisting Chinese entities for political excuses. And in sports, Independence Chase Gala excites youth players. Our next bulletin comes your way shortly at 10 p.m. Thank you so much for having kept us company. Mugalu Mohammed has been on sign language, and I'm Edward Rukidi Kijanangoma. Catch you at 10.
We're coming to you live from Butekanga in Kamuli district.
In the sub-county where I come from, where my